Good morning, friends. It's a cloudy Saturday morning, and since it's such a beautiful weather, I wanted to go somewhere out of the city. I'm in a village. Don't know exactly the name of the village, but it's on the way of Cartridge Road, and this is the view of the village. I wanted to have tea and my morning tea and breakfast and out of the city, and this is what this place looks like. Beautiful, isn't it? Full of greenery, and if you see in middle of the in all these green you can spot beautiful orange flowers, and this is the way I want to always decorate my garden. So I want it to be full of green and life, and in middle there should be beautiful flowers, uh, like a jungle. Okay, so look at this clematis, or I think it is also called bridal bouquet. This flowers has beautiful fragrance. Very beautiful fragrance. Hey there. So now it's time to return. Hope you enjoyed all the greenery in a small village. And now I'll be returning home. I have planned few plant shows. I have to water my trailing plants, which I haven't watered them from almost 2 weeks. Um, so what I am thinking that once I am back home, I'll be making video on my trailing plants, and I'll be adding the same to this. So let's go and let's start. So today I'll start with the most beautiful and the most common, you can tell, but yes, this is the most beautiful, easiest plant which almost all gardeners start with. And this plant is a cutting from my mom's money plant, and see how she has grown. So my mom's money plant, that means a golden pothos, is almost 30 to 40 years old, and she is a cutting from that plant. And I was taking care of all my trailing beauties in my house, so I thought to make a video on these beautiful leaves, how jungle effect they give. I really love it. I'm a person like, I just love the jungle effect, and I'm not what you say, I actually don't want to style my garden like a park, or like some flowers in beautiful airport. It looks for me, I'm not saying for others, just for me, it looks more artificial to me. So my garden is mostly, you can see that there are flowers, there are many flowers, but not like a park. It's mostly like I want to give my garden a jungle look with few flowers here and there. So yes, and these beautiful pothos and trailing plants, they are the must for your jungle look garden if you are planning for. So this is my beautiful golden pothos. Next plant I want to show. Okay, so next plant I want to show is this beautiful Manjula pothos. So if you can see, the variegation is very different. It's so milky um, and very beautiful. Means it shows that the white color, it dissolves in this green. So I really love this beautiful pothos. It has more rounded shape leaf, you can see, and look at these leaves. They are so perfect, picture perfect. Beautiful, and they get large if you give a moss pole. And beautiful thing about these trailing beauties is that now I am covering all the pothos what I am having in my collection. She is the marble queen pothos. You can see the leaves, how splashy. You can see how the green is just, it's looking like someone has sprayed green on a white paper. Look at these leaves. So this is a new addition in my collection. So it's very small, and here is the new growth. I think it's coming from the root. The tiny leaves are also so perfect. Next pothos is this Enjoy pothos. I have a bigger plant in my windowsill, so I just wanted to show the small cutting what I had propagated. These plants are so easy to propagate. These plants are so easy to take care. Um, just you can keep all these trailing plants which I am showing. You can keep them in a bright shaded area. Bright light, they should receive some bright light. Light, I can tell you, like if you are reading a book and without any artificial light, that's sufficient. If you can read a book, you can keep your plant. All these plants, these pothos and philodendron, trailing philodendrons, I'll be showing you. This is the Enjoy pothos. And water these beauties only when the soil is dry. I always keep saying this, but yes, water these beauties only when soil, today I had water, so soil is very moist, but just water them. Do not water them too much because that will harm your plant. So this is my philodendron Brazil. Look at these leaves, beautiful dark leaf with some variegation, and the new leaf, if you will see, you will get this orange type of color. It looks really beautiful when it's trailing in my house. This is philodendron Brazil. So my next beauty is this Silver Splash pothos. She is so beautiful and jungly looking. Just look at this Silver Splash. She has very dark leaf. On camera it's not looking very dark, but she has very dark leaves with some kind of silver splash.
and they all have similar kind of light requirements, they all have similar kinds of water requirements. I don't give much fertilizer to them. I just I think in a year I put 2 to 3 spoon of compost, organic compost in their soil, and that's it, and nothing else. I water them only when the soil seems to be dried. So this is my silver splash pothos. Very beautiful. My philodendron, what you call green emerald, and she has just jade green leaf, very thin leaves, you can see, and she is just a beauty, very beautiful. So why I love this plain green jade looking philodendron is because when I keep this philodendron with others like this variegation, it gives a beautiful look, very beautiful look. Because if I'll keep the same variegated type of leaves together, it won't go that great. So I always keep this plain green color with some variegation, which gives a beautiful look to my arrangement. Yeah, and you can propagate these all of these plants, they send these nodes, and you can see some roots here. Okay, so these are the nodes. You can just clip from this node and put it in water. There are many nodes. If I'll show you, there are many nodes here. My next beauty is a velvet beauty. I'm excited to show you is this baby. This is also a philodendron micans. She is a philodendron mican. So if I'll talk about easygoing plants, so these all are very easygoing plants. They are very vigorous. They grow very vigorously. But for this velvet micans, there is some little bit of challenge. Challenge is very simple, that if this plants, you have to check the soil of this plant regularly. If the soil is dried, all the beautiful leaves will just, they won't look good. They will be very droopy, and I mean the droopy leaves, they won't get up so easily. For pothos and for other philodendrons, if the leaves are droopy, once you water, they'll just bounce back. But this velvet beauty, this micans, they don't bounce back so easily. Look at this velvet looking leaf. And beauty of this plant is they have very purple, very beautiful purple color in the back, you can see. And propagations, you can take the cuttings from the nodes, and you can just put it in water, and you can propagate a new plant. And look at the veins of each leaf. So when this plant trails in my house, I just cannot keep my eyes away, because just look at these veins, how beautiful it's been created. It's so beautiful. I love her so much. So this is my micans. My next one is my philodendron lemon lime. So this is my lemon lime. So it's a plain philodendron, but the leaves are like lemony green. I have shown you this dark jade green leaves. Now this is the lemony green leaves. If you can see, yeah, they have very light color. So that's it, and hope you like my video, and do comment and like and subscribe to my video. That will be very helpful. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is my window, and here is this shelf of all my trailing beauties I'm keeping. I'll just show you. I had also kept some caladiums to add some color.